Welcome back to my Nearpod series. And if you're just joining us, first things first is you need to have a Nearpod account. Make sure you create a free account, which is limited to just 100 megabyte of storage. And you can create a lesson here just by simply clicking on this option here and just click on lesson, and that will be about it. Now, I have created a lesson already. We've started with this, so we'll just go back and edit it. So in this lesson, we'll be looking at adding interactive videos. So to do that, you can click on this or this option here, add content and activities, and just click on video. Now with this option, this is a very powerful option. You can add questions in between videos or even at the end for summative assessment and so on. Okay, so just to make this video very brief, I'm just going to use a previously uh, created video here. So now this is the video library. Now you have YouTube option here. You've got videos already on Nearpod. That's where you can find under video library. You can use all of these filters here on your left to just basically narrow down your search for what you want. So if you're a math person, you just want to narrow down to math, and of course for grades, whether it's kindergarten, eighth grade, and so on, you can just narrow down your search using all of these filters. Okay, but I'll be using YouTube, and I'll be using PC assembly. I'm just going to be searching for PC assembly videos, and I'm just going to put the first one that comes up and just say save. Now, depending on your internet speed, of course, it may take some time to load. Now, notice I have it's basically a 1 hour video. It's just, yeah, it's a 1 hour video. Now, I don't want to use the entire 1 hour, so I can always trim. Yeah, so if I say trim and I grab this and I drag all the way down here and I say 3 minutes. Yeah, and I say trim, click on it. So I've trimmed it down to 3 minutes already. Okay, so let's say, for example, obviously for any video you want to use for a lesson, you have to watch that video just so that you know at what point you want to engage your students. So I'm just going to, because of time, I'm just going to skip and just assume that I want to put a question at this point, right? So if I want to put an activity at this point, I just simply need to click on add activity, and I'll choose first open-ended question. So I'll just say, what is this video about? Okay, so the students will, when they get to that time on the video, that timeline here, they will get this question come up and they will need to answer it before they can proceed. So let's move forward again. Now notice I'm clicking and just dragging. So at this point, when I play, notice what happens, right? Notice that you have a blue circle and a white circle. Now, the open-ended question that we created earlier, I dragged that down. So what I was supposed to do was just simply click on where I want to insert the next question. So I want the next activity here. So I'll click on add activity and I'll say multiple choice question, and I will just say, what is your name? Okay, what is your name? And I'll just put some random names, Joy, James, and I'll say none of the above. Okay, and to choose the right answer, of course, you just use a tick by the side and you save. So when your students get to that point in the video, the question basically comes up. So if you want to add another activity anywhere else, you just click on there, click on add activity, and choose any of the options, and that's basically it. If you're done, just click on save and you're done. It will just return you back to your lesson which you were creating, and now we have our interactive video. In our next video, we'll look at another activity that you can include in your lesson on Nearpod.